Hey everyone, welcome back to Go English.
Hey guys, I'm Lucas.
And I'm Mizu. So happy you're here with us.
If you've ever felt like your English sounds almost right, but something still feels off?
Yeah, like people pause for a second or ask you to repeat?
Exactly. Sometimes it's not your grammar, it's just one tiny sound.
Mizu, can I tell you something funny?
What happened?
Last week, I tried to say, I'm full after dinner.
Okay.
But it came out like, I'm fool.
Oh no, Lucas.
Yeah, everyone just looked at me like, okay?
See, that's exactly the kind of mistake we're talking about.
Same sentence, totally different meaning.
And it all comes down to two sounds.
And ooh.
Super small difference, but it changes everything. So in today's lesson, we're going to help you really hear that difference.
And more importantly, feel it when you speak.
By the end, you'll sound clearer, more natural, and way more confident in real conversations.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support Go English. All right, Mizu,
Let's do it.
let's get started.
All right, so let's talk about this for a second, Lucas. Why does this actually matter so much?
Yeah, because honestly, a lot of learners think it's just a small sound. People will still understand me.
Sometimes, yes, but not always.
Exactly. These two sounds, and ooh, are very close, but they can completely change your meaning.
Let's take a really simple example.
Full and fool.
Full means you have no more space, maybe after eating.
And fool is a person, not a very smart person.
Yeah, so if you mix those up in real life,
You might send the wrong message without realizing it.
let's try another pair.
Pull and pool.
Pull is an action. You move something toward you.
And pool is a place, usually with water.
Same spelling pattern, but totally different sounds and meanings.
Now imagine you're giving directions or explaining something simple.
If the sound is not clear, the listener has to guess.
And that slows down the conversation.
Or even worse, they misunderstand.
So this is not about being perfect. It's about being clear.
And when your sounds are clear, people understand you faster.
And conversations feel more natural.
So if you really want to improve your speaking, training these small sounds is a big step forward.
All right, now let's break it down and make it easy.
Let's start with the first sound. Ooh. All right, Lucas, let's start simple. First sound,
Yeah, this one is actually very common, but also very easy to get slightly wrong if you're not careful.
Exactly. So let me ask you this. When you say, what do you feel in your mouth?
For me, it feels short, and my lips come forward just a little, not too much.
Right, that's the key. Just a small movement. Not wide, not stretched, just slightly rounded.
And super quick. That's important. If you hold it too long, it starts sounding like a different sound.
Yeah, and that's when turns into ooh without you realizing it.
So think of it like this. Quick, soft, and relaxed. In and out.
Nice! Let's try a few real words together. Full.
Full.
Pull.
Pull.
Book.
Book.
Look.
Look.
Cook.
Cook.
You can feel it, right? None of these are long sounds.
Yeah, if you stretch them, they immediately sound wrong.
All right, now let's make it a little more interesting. Let's compare.
This is where people usually get confused.
Exactly. Listen carefully, okay? Full. Fool.
Hear that? Full is short, fool is longer.
Next one. Pull. Pool.
Same idea. Short versus long.
And one more. Look. Luke.
That one is tricky for a lot of learners.
So don't rush. Just listen first, then repeat.
All right, your turn now. Let's do a quick practice together. Full.
Full.
Book.
Look.
Keep it short. Don't stretch it.
And don't overthink. Just keep the sound small and relaxed.
Nice. Once your mouth gets used to this, it becomes automatic.
All right, now that you've got the short sound, let's move to the long one. All right, now let's move to the second sound. Ooh.
Yeah, and you can already feel it's different, right? It's not quick like before.
Exactly. This one takes a little more time. It's longer, clearer, and more controlled.
So let me ask you, Mizu, what should learners focus on first, the mouth or the sound?
Good question. I'd say start with the lips, because your mouth shape really helps you get the sound right.
Yeah, your lips should come forward more, like you're making a small circle.
Right. Not tight, just gently rounded.
And don't rush it. That's the biggest mistake.
Exactly. If you make it too short, it starts sounding like again.
So think of it like this. You give the sound a little space. Let it breathe.
I like that. Let it flow naturally, not forced.
All right, let's try some real words.
Ooh, fool.
Fool.
Ooh, pool.
Pool.
Ooh, soon.
Soon.
Ooh, do.
Do.
Ooh, moon.
Moon.
Can you hear the difference now? Each word feels longer.
Yeah, and also smoother, not cut off like the short sound.
And notice your lips. They stay rounded a bit longer.
That's right. There's more control, a bit more tension.
All right, let's practice together. Your turn. Fool. You speak now.
Fool.
Soon.
Moon.
Stretch it just a little. Don't cut it too quickly.
And don't exaggerate either. Keep it natural.
Nice. You're starting to feel the difference now.
All right, now that you've got both sounds,
Let's put them side by side and really compare. All right, Lucas. Before we move on, I want to do something really useful for everyone watching.
yeah, what do you have in mind?
Instead of just practicing a few words, let's build a small word bank. Real words you can actually use every day with the sound.
That's a great idea. The more you see and use these words, the more natural the sound becomes.
So, as you listen, don't just repeat. Try to understand the word and imagine when you would use it in real life. Full. Full. This means you don't have space anymore, like after a big meal. I'm full. I can't eat more.
That's a very common one.
Pull. Pull. To move something toward you. Pull the door. Don't push it. Book. Something you read. I'm reading a good book right now. Look. To use your eyes. Look at that view. It's beautiful. Cook. To prepare food. I cook dinner every day.
Nice. These are all everyday words.
Exactly. Let's keep going. Good. Something positive. This food is really good. Would. Used a lot in polite sentences. I would like some coffee. Should. For advice. You should get some rest. Foot. Part of your body. My foot hurts. Put. To place something somewhere. Put your phone on the table. These are words you probably already know. Now you're just improving how you say them.
All right, now let's build the same kind of word bank, but with oo. Remember, this sound is longer, so give it a little time when you say it. Fool. Fool. A person who is not very smart. Don't act like a fool.
Use that one carefully.
Yeah, maybe not too often. Pool. Pool. A place where you swim. Let's go to the pool this weekend. Soon. Soon. In a short time. See you soon. Moon. Moon. The bright object in the night sky. The moon looks beautiful tonight. Do. Do. A very common verb. I need to do my homework.
Super useful words.
Let's keep going. Food. Food. What you eat. This food smells amazing. Room. Room. A space in a house. My room is small but cozy. School. School. A place where you study. She goes to school every day. Blue. Blue. A color. I like your blue shirt. True. True. Something real or correct. That story is true. Try to actually use these words in your daily life.
Here's a small tip. Don't try to memorize everything at once.
Pick a few words you like and use them every day.
Say them out loud in real sentences.
That's how your pronunciation becomes natural.
All right, now that you've built a stronger vocabulary,
Let's bring these sounds into real-life situations.
All right, this is where things start to really stick. We're not just listening anymore. Now you're training your mouth to move naturally. And for this part, we'll focus only on the sound. Short, quick, relaxed.
yeah, don't rush. This is the part that actually builds your speaking habit.
Exactly. So here's how we'll do it. Each sentence has 3 rounds. First, slow and clear. Second, natural speed. Third, faster, like real conversation.
And after each one, pause and repeat out loud.
Don't skip that part. That's where you improve. All right, ready? Let's go. I'm full. You speak now.
I'm full.
I'm full. Look at the book.
Look at the book.
Look at the book. He pulled the door.
He pulled the door.
He pulled the door. This is good.
This is good.
This is good.
Nice. If it feels a little slow or awkward, that's totally fine.
Yeah, that means your mouth is learning something new.
Try one more thing before we move on.
Make your own sentence with the sound.
Something simple, something real in your life.
Say it 3 times. Slow, natural, fast.
That's how you turn practice into real speaking.
All right, take a breath.
And get ready. We'll move to the next sound. All right, nice work with the short sound.
Now we switch to oo, the long sound.
Yeah, this one needs a bit more control. Don't rush it.
Exactly. Let the sound stretch just a little. Nice and smooth.
And remember your lips, slightly rounded, held a bit longer.
Perfect. Same method as before.
And don't forget to pause and repeat out loud.
All right, let's begin.
Don't be a fool.
Don't be a fool.
Don't be a fool. The pool is clean.
The pool is clean.
The pool is clean. See you soon.
See you soon.
See you soon. I like this food.
I like this food.
I like this food.
Nice. You can really hear that longer sound now.
And feel it too. Your mouth stays in position a bit longer.
If it feels more controlled, you're doing it right.
Before we move on, try this.
Make your own sentence with ooh.
Something simple like, I need food, or see you soon.
All right, now let's bring everything together and make it more real. All right, now comes the part where things feel more real.
Yeah, because in real life, sounds are never separated like before.
Everything is mixed together. Fast, natural, and sometimes a little messy.
So this is where you train your brain to switch sounds smoothly.
Same method as before. 3 rounds. Slow, natural, fast.
But this time, pay attention as you move between short and long sounds in the same sentence.
All right, let's go. I'm full. Don't call me a fool.
I'm full. Don't call me a fool.
I'm full. Don't call me a fool.
Pull the door near the pool.
Pull the door near the pool.
Pull the door near the pool.
Look at the moon.
Look at the moon.
Look at the moon.
This food is really good.
This food is really good.
This food is really good.
Nice. This is real life speaking.
Mixed, fast, and natural.
If you can handle this part, you're not just practicing sounds anymore. You're actually speaking English.
And that's the goal.
Before we move on, try making your own sentence. Use one short sound and one long sound, something from your life.
Practice them again and again.
That's how you build real fluency.
All right, let's do something fun before we finish.
Yeah, a quick challenge to test your ears.
Here's how it works. I'll say a sentence, but one word is hidden.
And you guess the word you hear.
Don't just think, say your answer out loud.
Yeah, that's important. Train your mouth, not just your brain.
All right, ready? I'm full.
Did you hear full or fool? Say it out loud. He is a fool.
Nice. That one's a long sound. Look at the book.
Short sound, quick and relaxed. Let's go to the pool.
Did you catch that long sound at the end? If you got them right, that's really good.
And if you missed a few, that's totally normal.
Your ears are still learning.
And the more you listen and practice, the clearer these sounds will become. Try this on your own, too.
Make your own sentences and test yourself.
That's how you turn practice into real progress. See? Small sounds, big difference.
Yeah, and the more you practice, the more natural it starts to feel.
You don't need to do a lot at once.
Just a few minutes every day, but do it consistently.
Train your ears and train your mouth at the same time. That's how it becomes automatic.
Hey Lucas, I'm curious. Which sound do you think is harder for most learners?
I think it really depends. Some people struggle with the short one.
And others with the long one.
So now it's your turn.
Tell us in the comments, which one is harder for you? Or ooh?
We'd love to know, and we can make more videos to help you.
If this lesson helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe to Go English.
And share it with a friend who's learning too.
Keep practicing. You're improving every day.
See you in the next lesson.
Bye, everyone.